So we'll provide you a few slides about our work at TU Berlin at the moment. So basically, okay.
Yes, no.
I'm not on, it's not on.
No, it's okay.
Okay, I click here. Okay.
No,
Okay, just, okay. So first of all, I was the coordinator of this project, Staff for ABS. This is a project that started in 2022 in September and ended in August this year. And it was like a project that was dealing with certification schemes and labels. So as you said, Stefania is part of quality infrastructure. So I don't know if you all know what this is, quality infrastructure. It is basically the systems of ensuring quality of products and systems. And it's basically the combination of all of the elements of standardization, conformity assessment, including certification, accreditation, metrology, and market surveillance. So basically this project was financed by the Horizon Europe program and included, so the main objective was to maximize the potential of certification schemes for sustainability to support the transition to sustainable bio-based economy. Because to be sustainable is not easy, and also the direction of achieving sustainability is not always well understood. So somehow this project was trying to support the achievement of SDGs through the help of supportive certification schemes and labels, so fit for the purpose. And we included a consortium of more than of 11 partners. I was the coordinator of this project, but with many other partners from Italy, from Greece, from Spain, from all different countries around Europe. And basically, the major problem behind this program was that, as you know, there is many sustainability claims, and unfortunately, sometimes too many, and not all of them are founded. So many claims are poor, there is no evidence around them, so we have the problem of greenwashing, as we already talked about this today. And so there is a lack of transparency for consumers, there is a lack of trust, and there is a lack of guidance for companies to provide the claims. So basically, this project was aiming to provide somehow some kind of a guidance of a system to make sure that the claims that we have from companies are robust and really providing sustainability information that are real, because sometimes they're just saying these are green products, but we don't know which criteria. Okay, let's see. Oops, there is some problems here. Okay, I keep talking. So basically, so here's changing slides, here not.
This is to
Maybe
materialize people that are
maybe I touch some
speaking
cable.
for the first time.
Okay.
We do these jokes.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Resilience.
Okay, but no, it's not here. But I can keep talking. So basically what we did, we created a tool of indicator with many indicators, and this tool is available online. It can be used by many audience, many people, to assess if a scheme is a good scheme. For example, RSB, I don't know if you know them, FSC, or maybe the EU Eco-Label. So we were basically analyzing different schemes, not linked to the food chain, but linked to a bio-based system, so for example, bioplastics, or also for energy use. And we work together with the scheme owners, and we try to work with them and understand how good these labels are. Of course, it was difficult for them to, you don't want to tell them your scheme is no good, but the process was like, okay, we give you a training, we provide you with a framework that can be used to highlight for yourself your strength, but also your challenges. Because, so this was a way for them to see, okay, where is a weakness in my scheme, and how can I complement this weakness? And this tool that we developed includes 3 major levels. So one is called system level, is analyzing the governance of the scheme. So is the scheme, for example, how is the standard created? Is it an inclusive process with many stakeholders? Are including ladies, for example? Or do you have a conformity assessment process? How is the auditing conducted? Is the auditing inside, or is, for example, online or not existing, and so on? But also we went to the content level, analyzing the sustainability pillar, circularity, environmental, social, and economics, looking which pillar was assessed in the scheme. But also we look at the outcome level, looking at the effectiveness. So if the scheme is aiming to assess CO2 emissions, how is the progress over time? Are there some reduction evidence? So is the scheme itself measuring this? And is the scheme also becoming more stringent with time? And then also we work in a way with the communication of the results, because depending on the audience, you communicate the results in a different way. Policymakers, they want the results differently. The scheme owners, for example, because scheme owners, they need to adapt their own scheme. Policymakers, they use, for example, the result to design future strategies, for example. And so what, if you want, you can access this tool, you can use the tool, and welcome to use the tool, accessing this website. And also there is a video that explains you how to use the tool. And then also in this project, we also created some trainings, especially for industry, together with UNI, the Transportation Institute, to provide some guidance to the company how to address greenwashing. Because sometimes companies do greenwash and they don't even know they're doing greenwashing because they don't even know how to provide good claims, for example. So the EU is working on this, as you know, in many directives now, but also there is a need to provide more guidance to the companies. So you can also access those two trainings, also about CSR directive and the greenwashing directive. So this project already ended. However, we also have another project now ongoing. It's a bit different. This project is also looking at quality infrastructure, but we're looking mostly on the standardization line. So we're looking at how to empower the standardization through education in Europe. So today we talk about standards already, but somehow in this case we're talking about norme, like standards from, for example, the DIN perspective or ISO perspective, SEM perspective. So we're talking about standardization institute providing standards, but also private standards for certification scheme, for example. And this project is trying to bring education in different institutions about standardization. And we have different partners from all over Europe as well. And the lead is from over EASY. And basically what we are trying to do with this project, so we are developing teaching material about standardization, but also we are trying to increase the visibility via academic standardization days. So we have different events all over Europe. We are also trying to increase the number of higher education institutes and universities offering courses on standardization. We do that one at the TU Berlin. There is a course on standardization and sustainability to see how standard can support achieving sustainability. But there is also another objective about increasing the number of teachers offering courses and students about standardization. And also we're going to set up a student standardization association. This is our goal. And you can access the link to access to all the teacher support material that we developed already. It's already online, and all the partners in each country are providing material in local languages. So, because sometimes also the problem is that we develop the thing in English, and unfortunately, many countries at teacher level they don't understand English can be, so we need to provide the training also in local languages. In Italy is the case, for example, or also other countries of the consortium. Okay, this is just briefly to provide you an overview of what we do in our university. Thank you.